we have the physical copies here. Flickr, it's here. It's you know, I mean, it's topping charts all across the world right now, man. How proud are you of?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you've seen yourself, the reaction to the songs at the shows was really good.
Yeah, man.
But you know, you kind they're live versions, you know, so it's just like, you know, people watching videos on YouTube and stuff. So it's nice to actually let the people hear actual productions and the actual versions of the songs. So yeah, when I look at it, I'm like, you know, I see it on billboards, and there's one here.
Dude, yeah, when you go...
I've yet to see it, but...
Dude, when you see your face stretching, you know, a full city block, you know, I mean, like, yo, is that strange as hell?
So
or
weird.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and they've been, the guys at, like, Spotify and places like that have been sending me, like, pictures of all the billboards around. I'm like, what?
Like, this has got to be the weirdest thing ever.
Like, some of my favourite spots, like in Shoreditch in London, there's, like, massive...
Yeah, dude.
Posters. There's one here outside.
The only thing that there needs to be is like your face right in the middle of the London Eye, just going around. That's like the next level of it.
Just Sydney Harbour Bridge.
That, dude. But I mean, just to have your baby here, it's been a labor of love, man. And you know, we all know the story. You were creating this record before even being signed, and these stories are so true and personal to you, man. How did it come together for you, man? Does it really feel exactly how you had envisioned it?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. You know, obviously, sometimes the ideas you have in your head might be too big for the song. But for the most part, I would say that looking down the line there, I feel like every song turned out how I wanted it. I had a vision for it. Every time I wrote a song, I was like, yeah, know exactly how I want that to sound. I know. And then as we were making it, you know, I was adding in bits and pieces and different drum sounds and like all the stuff that people wouldn't even
imagine that little ting of you know, a cymbal could change just the entire
anything. Yeah, honestly.
To go about doing that for the first time, you know, solo as a solo artist, and really be fully involved in that part of who Niall is, man. How special is it for you to know that the fans are gravitating towards your sound and it not being necessarily a traditional pop sound for who, you know, and we've talked about this a bit, you know, you're introducing so many new fans to a beautiful sound of music.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for me because I get to do the kind of music that I love, and that I listen to on a daily basis, and put my own twist on it. And for the, you know, my younger fan that generally might not know about this type of music, kind of introduce them to it, but at the same time, kind of not like rebel against the charts,
for sure.
Because I listen to the stuff that's on the charts myself.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember we were talking before iHeartRadio Music Festival that like you and Khaled are working on a collaboration one day.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not like rebelling, but
not at all.
I'd like to think that I was introducing people to different types of music, like, you know, there's
And to get together with your guys, don't drop your face on the floor there, man. Come on now. To get with your guys, and we've talked about the members of your band now as you're touring, and not only a session, but as we get into the full-fledged tour, man. And for them to be your brothers, for them to be, you know, guys that you've been fans of, and you know what I mean? It's just that true sense of, and seeing it on stage come together, man.
Yeah.
Hitting the stage and getting out there, how fun is it, dude, to just really...
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I know you were a bit nervous the first couple of shows and moving things around in the set, but now that you kind of sunk in, you know, you're neck deep in it, man.
Yeah, it's just, obviously, the more you play it together, the better. You know, as I said to you before, we wanted to rehearse it so much that we weren't nervous about what we were playing. We were nervous about the fact that we were going on stage.
You were just nervous about that.
Yeah, and that was what killed us not killed us, but, you know, like, in hindsight, it did. For the first couple of shows, you know, you're just kind of very sheepish, kind of, kind of start overthinking stuff and, you know, a bit anxious. But obviously, the more shows you do, the more relaxed you become.
Yeah.
Over the shows, we've just got so much better. And we did an album release party the other day, and it was the first time I was like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, looking around, just like everyone's completely relaxed, knows their spot. You know, it just feels good now. So
you know what,
looking forward to Philly on Sunday, to be honest.
You know what I didn't get to ask you is performing at these shows, man. Do you have a say in what pattern the tapestry is on the carpets that are on the ground? Like, how deep does it go in the preparation?
No, it's not. For this tour, not so deep.
Okay.
This year it was just like like library session. I don't know what you want to call it.
I know
like
what you mean.
Studio sessions, whatever you want to call it. Why would it be a library? Sure, can't even talk in a library. Never mind.
Yeah, right.
But you know, you can't, like, I wanted it to be simple. I was like, just get some carpets. It's like it's a wooden floor in a theater. They're not the best looking things. Just cover them up.
Just cover. It doesn't matter
But
what's
next
on
year
it.
we'll delve into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Just carpets are carpets. Let's be honest. It looks like my granny's living room.
Yeah, yeah. Until you get into that shag stuff, dude. That just sucks, dude. I just imagine you going back to grab your water and you trip over this 4 inches worth of shag carpet, dude. You want to talk about something that's going to break the internet
all over it.
I want to talk about the songs that are some of my favorites off the album, and we mentioned this, dude. Mirrors. I think I told you that when we were in London at Shepherd's Bush. On my own, I took some notes because there's some times where I just want to just marry my bed, dude.
Yeah,
not even gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
I've had a couple of those moments, but
that's what that was.
Paper Houses, dude. And I also know that, and we've spoken, and you've said it so many times, that Flicker is the one that is so special to you. But talk about the latest single here, man. Too Much to Ask.
Yeah.
Why you choose to share this story?
I just really like the concept. Too Much to Ask is like what happened after Flicker, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can kind of see that in the video. I tried to get the video as tight to the story as I could.
Yeah.
And I just kind of I felt that was and it's just it's a nice easy listen.
Yes.
If you know what I mean.
Oh, the entire album is, dude.
It's I would listen to that myself if it wasn't mine. You know, like it's a nice jam. You know, nice chilled out jam. I really enjoyed it. Paper Houses is one that I've noticed that the fans are really enjoying.
Oh man,
I did it on Kimmel the other night, and it went down. From what I gathered in front of me, it went down pretty well. They seem to like that.
And I'm not gassing you up, man. We've been buddies for a while, dude. You've never known me to be a guy that just, blows smoke up your ass, dude. You've put together a story, man. You put together something that easily someone can throw the CD in, or they can download and just lose themselves in just a tremendous amount of musicianship and just storytelling that I'm so proud of you, dude. Like, really. I mean, I I know.
I love you.
There it is. No, but for real, man. I mean, just a collection of songs here that are really special. And to know that they're all about who you are in your headspace.
Yeah,
and
I
your
actually
heart
kept
right
just
now.
looking at it. I can't even stop looking at it.
Dude, right?
Listen.
Oh, I thought you were looking at your picture. I was going to say,
that's different songs and, all the different stories. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
Before we get into a little something that I want to do a little, it's going to be called a little too much to ask. I got some questions for you, but I want to ask you, when you see your face in your picture, or even, not only even go down that route, when you have to relive some of these stories, how does that feel for you to have to go, night in and night out, and to, bring your mind to those places that you are hoping to maybe get over, or you used it as some sort of therapy? Yeah,
it's good. Like, certain songs you'll think about when you're performing them live, just depending on what mood you're in on the day.
Yeah.
I try not to get too, when I'm performing them on the tour, I try not to get too deep because it'll wreck your head for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But it's when the album was released the other day, it was kind of like me just sliding it across the table to the fans. That's the way I've been kind of saying it.
Gotcha.
That's in my head. That's what it's literally just like, right, you have it now.
Yeah.
I've written them. I've spent enough time with them for the last year and a half. It's kind of, that's yours now. You go and listen to it, interpret it whatever way you want. I try not to delve too deep into it.
All right. Well, we're not going to go too deep into this, but it is a little game that I want to play called Too Much to Ask. The title of this. I'm going to throw some scenarios at you. Yep. You just let me know if it's too much to ask of you or not. Right. All right, dude. So, for instance, we're leaving the bar at the same time. You know what I'm saying? My Uber cancels on me, but yours is there. You know what I'm saying? Can I hop in with you knowing that my destination is 17 minutes out of the way? Is that too much to ask?
Fine. That's fine.
That's okay?
Yeah, because usually, like, had a few beers, I'll probably want to go to the next place anyway. All
right, so that's not too much to ask. Okay.
That's fine.
Let me see. Dude, I forgot my deodorant. Can I borrow yours? Is that too much to ask?
In America, you use roll-on.
Yes.
So no. And we use spray.
That's too much to ask.
My Canadian friend says to me, you Europeans in your spray. I was like, yeah, well, at least we can share it.
Yeah, okay. Very true.
Can't just start armpit hair all over the top of a roll-on. Here, have that.
Two more for you, dude. Dude, here's the deal. We spent a week together, man. You know what I mean? Our buddy, our dear friend, JoJo on the radio, all over your Instagram story the other day. You hung out with him for about 15 minutes. We didn't get one picture. Can I be on your Instagram story? Is that too much to ask?
That's definitely not too much to ask.
All right, I just want to make sure, man. So after this, all right, we're gonna grab the phone.
Yeah,
we're gonna take like a rap style cover album video picture or something.
Really?
Yeah, let's swag it out, dog. All right. Last one for you.
My sunglasses on for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna stunt a little bit. We're gonna stunt on now.
They're dirty.
Too much to ask. Last one here, dude. $7,000 loan. Yeah, that's not too much to ask. Like, what's that level?
There's obviously, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, is there levels to it? What's the cap of the amount of money that a person can ask?
There's not really a cap. Just once I know I'm getting it back, and obviously there's obviously interest.
Okay, there you go. All right, so
at 45%.
Wow.
Second.
Yo, that is too much to ask.
I was no good at business at school, but I'm sure I can organize something.
Dude, from the bottom of my heart, man, it is always a true chat, dude. Halloween, we're going to see you at Beacon Theater.
You coming down?
I'm going to be there for
Always
sure,
a pleasure.
bro.
Never a chore, Mr. Maxwell.
Our Jingle Ball Tour, we're going to be a part of that. It's going to be an epic time, man. I'm just so proud and so happy to call you a friend, man. And congratulations on I'm just going to drop the F-bomb, dude. A fucking awesome album. Yes. There it is. Niall Horan, baby.
Thanks, bud.